That's amazing. How do you do that? All these new stuff. Where's the whiskey? Not tonight. That's Sunday night. Welcome to Rant and Rave on Russ What Variety Channel. Tonight is a special Friday night episode of Rant and Rave. I'm your host with the most, Russ What Variety Channel. And tonight we're going to be discussing a lot of stuff. We're going to be discussing a lot of stuff that's going on. And we're going to be discussing what's going on with the What Squad. We're going to be discussing what madness the Dark Leader is up to now, and where the storyline is taking place. Because you know something, I like where the story is going now. I always knew Mr. Moneybags wasn't pulling the strings. So this has been a very interesting week for me in general. So welcome to Rant and Rave. So like I said, we started 2 weeks ago. We started doing Degens versus Security. This is true stories that happened to me in the casino. Unfortunately, I don't have the garden tomorrow. They canceled the game because of COVID. The way I like to see stuff is with the What Squad storyline. The reason the story continues is because the drama never ends. The drama never ends, and it just shows you. What's up, Mission TV? The drama never ends, and so with the What Squad, they have their hands full right now. They're fighting They're fighting pretty much the whole dark side, with the Dark Leader as their leader. They're fighting Mr. and Mrs. Moneybags. They were fighting Businessman Slots and his minion. I Am Anonymous, aka one of his minions, and they're fighting many Darksiders. Those are the sound. Yeah, those are his minions. And there's trying to be a control of power right now, because the Dark Leader is going at, once again trying to knock off all the other dark players in the game. So the Dark Leader like has a skill that he doesn't even have to lift a finger. He doesn't even have to lift a finger, and his Darksiders find out all his information for him. And I find it totally amazing. Kitty said on his stream the other day that the Dark Leader is very lazy. Only does one video a week. Even though he is lazy and only does one video a week, his quality is better than his quantity. When you focus all your energy into certain drama, that's what happens. You get if you ever seen Spider-Man, this is how the What Squad cartoon is kind of like the whole Avengers and Spider-Man multi-universe, all that, and whatever. Oh, it's okay if he's here. It's okay if he's here. I don't mind the receipt guy being here. The email guy, which is the Dark Leader, we don't need him here. Remember, the dark side is clones of the What Squad. The original What Squad. So, this week on the What Squad episode, we came across a problem, and we're still trying to get our $100,000 back, and we're still trying to get the receipt guy back from the dark side, and businessman slots. And it's gonna take a lot to get that $100,000 back. So there's gonna be many trips. There's gonna be many obstacles. Hey Brad, how are you doing? And what I find interesting is I like this storyline so well that I am willing to like not even talk about anybody else right now and just go with the storyline, because it makes for great material. Not only is there a fight for power, not only is there's a fight for power, but you can see all the chaos that is going on. It seems like in the last year or so, you've had so much chaos and drama and all that other stuff. So, this would be great if I sold it to Marvel, because you have villains, you have good guys, you have betrayal, and this is a continuing storyline. This is more interesting than talking about slots. Why are we in the garage again? Because she didn't move out yet until Sunday. That's why we're in the garage. Next Friday we're going to see the Christmas tree, Rockefeller Center. Sunday is wine and dine. Saturday, I don't know what's going on Saturday yet. I have an extra extra day off. So yeah, I'm kind of taking advantage of rest, and kind of taking advantage of like a little bit slow time in the schedule. Uh, so yeah, what I like about the What Squad is how everybody used to be friends with each other, and then the dark side was created, and now I think we do need a Russ says what AC trip, but we can't do it. We can't do it this weekend, and it's kind of tough. I don't know my schedule for the following week. It's kind of tough, like it's kind of tough to like not knowing your schedule. My tell you the truth, my AC trips are legendary. My Vegas trips are legendary. You know, I'm still trying to figure out the bad game. As well as I play it, sometimes it wins and sometimes it loses. It's all random. It's like I'm studying. I'm always studying the bags. I'm always studying. I'm studying 1 to 4 Boost Gold. Let's do a mukbang at a Chinese buffet. That would be a great idea. Yeah, that would be a great idea. Originally this was going to be Party On Dude today, but I feel like Rant the Rave was a better choice for a show tonight. Especially since it's Friday night and the iron's still hot. And I waited long enough. I was watching the new Spider-Man movie, which was really good. And we got a new What Squad live read coming out coming next week, and we got another episode of Degenerates vs. Security coming out next week. A lot of work. Easy made another video about Sister Slots. Yes, Sister Slots is charging not $1.69 what I saw, $169 to stay outside of the plaza. I think that's the biggest BS ever. See, there's some control of power, and so there's Mr. Moneybags and Mrs. Moneybags. There's the dark side, and then there is Sister Slots. This is why the What Squad has their hands full right now. Because Sister Slots is so crazy. Sister Slots is so crazy and so freaking thirsty that Sister Slots is going to do whatever it takes to get to 500,000 subscribers. So anyway, what would the story be? What would the storyline be without a villain and a good side? So as you could tell, Receipt Guy is on the What Squad side, and Email Guy is on the dark side. So receipt guy is the one that spills the tea, and email guy is the one that is the one that you can't trust. So this is better than talking about any slots. To tell you the truth, I love the storyline. It's continuing to next year. Originally, this was going to be. Originally, this was supposed to end the end of this month, but it's going to continue on to next year because it's a continuous storyline. And it's crazy is it's crazy how long the story could go for. This story could go a long time because you're gonna have so many villains and so many good guys, and it's gonna be an all out war eventually. Yeah, Dirty Diana sent me an awesome coat. That's gonna come in handy when it gets cold. That was a nice coat too. That was a really nice coat. I did have like raviolis for dinner. That was really good. You can't eat garbage all the time. You know? You can't eat garbage all the time. So on to my second part of this rant the rave. I'm trying to figure out who is I am anonymous. Everybody thought I am anonymous is businessman slots. No. You know? I am anonymous works for the dark side. I am anonymous is one of the dark siders. And if you haven't seen the videos lately, if you haven't seen the videos, the last two videos, oh, it's called We Are Anonymous, okay? Well, if you haven't seen his last two videos, well, businessman slots works for Mr. Moneybags. Businessman slots is only started only just started up into only started up recently. And then in the near future, there's going to be work. Friends with businessman. It's going to be his minions, the business filthies. That is his bunch of people, but that's going to be in the near future. So the What Squad has their hands full with everything going on right now. We still have to get the $100,000. $100,000 because that's a lot of freaking cash. That's a lot of freaking cash. It might not be a lot of cash in the casino, but in the outside world, that's somebody's rent for like 10 years. And we don't know what else is going on. We really don't know. We really don't know at all. Um, It's been almost, I would say, a year since the What Squad broke up. It's been it's been almost a year since the What Squad broke up. That that happened when I don't know what guy and the receipt guy went on a trip to the Mohegan, and that night, Mr. Moneybags promised the receipt guy. I lost a lot of channel members because of that. Because I lost a lot of channel members because of what happened. So it's almost been a year. But the What Squad is stronger now, and we're always taking more. We're always taking on new members. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, I don't even care that you have. I don't even care. I don't care about these trolls in here. I really don't care. I really don't care. I make a promise. If I'm off the 26th to the 28th, I will be down in Atlantic City to meet Chris and Lou Slots. I think they're a very legit channel, and I think they're very that's how I want to be when I retire. I want to be able to see the world more, and I want to be able to travel as much as I want to. That's exactly what I want to do. Because mine and Christina's lives is not very interesting at all. So the What Squad storyline is a lot more interesting. Is more interesting than what's going on between me and her. There's no story there. We're not talking about certain people anymore because they're protected. They're protected, so we're not going to talk about them anymore because it makes no sense to talk about them because they're protected. So when you're protected, you don't talk about people, because if you talk about people, then they'll come in your chat and they'll try to screw you up and try to hurt you. And that's what's going on. You can't understand the power of the dark side unless you went to the dark side. You would never have questioned, the power of the dark side until you've been to the dark side. The dark side is a very manipulative, evil place. So it is what it is. The protection costs a lot. So I'm not going to talk about them because it's not worth my 2 cents. Not worth my 2 cents, and it is what it is. I don't want to be no better than somebody I don't want to be no better than somebody that spills tea or makes a fake stuff or this or that. Who The dark side is clones of the What Squad. You really need to listen to the live read. Well, tell you the truth, Gary was never in the What Squad. Gary was never in the What Squad to begin with. I have nothing bad to say about Gary, to tell you the truth. I really don't. He's his own person. Let him be. Let him do what he does. You know? Let him do what he does. Let him run his channel. Let him try to do his magic. But as we know, when you go to the casino, it's all random. If you haven't seen any of my streams this whole year, pretty much we've played on a budget the whole year. And we've done pretty well. Everyone on the blockers list is part of the dark side. They are called Darksiders. Darksiders are minions. Minions that follow the Dark Leader. You know? So, this is what happens. Somebody wrote me an email the other day saying the reason certain people leave is because they don't want to be associated with my channel. They feel like my channel is worse dirt than somebody that spills tea, or somebody that throws quarter out windows, or somebody that literally destroys people's lives. And somebody that is trying so hard to get their channel bigger by throwing other people underneath the bus. Really, really trying so hard. And somebody said to me, why do you still do Rant and Rave? Well, every week there's bullshit going on. If it's not in the stupid slot community, it's in the world. There's stuff that goes on in my daily life. I think it's so funny that this is all because of money. If it wasn't because of money, nobody would have any material. Nobody will have any tea to spill. Nobody would be able to make any videos if it wasn't for money. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to the common dollar. See, when you do this as a career and not as a hobby, this boils down to money in general. But when you do this as a hobby, then it's more fun. So you knew after that TV, which was very short today, wasn't as good as the last one. It was really on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was like a 2. I would say it's a 2. The other one was like a 10, hands down. The other one was a 10. This video was a 2. If this was a movie, I would have walked out of the movie theater that video tonight. If it was a movie, I would have walked out of the movie theater because it was so well, it was horrible. It was boring, and literally like I had to shut it. I had to like, I had to like, I had to leave. I had to leave. I had to leave. And then enough from the peanut gallery. And then enough from the peanut gallery. Either come in, either come in on your real name, or don't come in at all. You know, either come in on your real name or don't come in at all. I'm never gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm never gonna stop what I'm doing because I'm having too much fun doing it. I'm literally having too much fun doing the What Squad, doing the live videos, doing the mukbangs. I have peace of myself. I'm having too much fun doing this. That's my problem. I'm having way too much fun, and this doesn't consume my life. Outside of doing live streams, I have a life outside of doing live streams. And my life is gonna get so much better after Sunday. I feel like the last 9 months, I put my life on hold, but now, not putting my life on hold anymore. I'm literally not putting my life on hold anymore. When I'm not working, I'm gonna have fun. Look, pretty much that's what the dark side does. The dark side consumes you. The dark side is like a plague. They manipulate. They use people. That's what the dark side is. So until we can beat the dark side, we'll continue on with the What Squad live read. Because we haven't figured out how to beat the dark side. Ever since the What Squad got cloned, they haven't been able to figure out the dark side. And I could care less about. I'm not talking about certain people because I'm not going to talk about them. I'm I'm not going to talk about those certain people because they're protected. And I don't need to talk about them because they're boring to me anyhow. What I like about my channel is it's not boring. We go live 7 days a week. We put up videos, and we have a good time doing it. I'm consumed by my channel only. But I told you guys, eventually there's an end game. Eventually there will be an end game to the What Squad live read. And now we're doing Degens versus Security, which is live stories for every time I've been in the casino and it got shut down, or I either got shut down by security. It doesn't consume me. because every day is a different day. This is one of my favorite things to do. This is my favorite thing to do. I can't realize how somebody that peddles bullshit has such a big following, but somebody that doesn't peddle the bullshit can't hardly get anybody to follow. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. Why does everybody believe lies and false stuff and this and that? I don't understand. It's like this is why I don't read the newspaper, because reading the newspaper, they'll tell you one thing and the next day they say, well, we made a mistake. Or, like this whole world the last going to be 2 years is consumed by the coronavirus. Like this whole world is a shithole. They won't shut everything down again. People are going to keep getting sick. People are going to keep dying. I lost 2 days of work because of COVID. Because of COVID. Twice. 2 days. Not one, but 2 days in the last 2 months. They won't shut down. Hello, Dirty Diana. Good to see you. $4.99 super chat by my friend and yours, Dirty Diana. This is how you shut people up. This is how you shut people up. You shut people up by not taking bullshit. You shut people up by not taking bullshit. You guys people might say a lot about Dirty Diana, but Dirty Diana cares a lot. I mean, that's a nice jacket she got me. Yeah, that's a very nice jacket. I appreciate it so much. It's not, that's somebody that cares. As seriously, somebody that cares a lot. And I can see that. I don't see thumbs up, thumbs down don't mean squat to me. That's not what makes a channel great. That's not what makes a channel great. What makes a channel great is the people that watch it. I'm not gonna like shut her up, because you know what? She's been very supportive of me since day one. Before I had anybody watch my channel, she was around. Before I had people trolling me left and right, doing videos about me left and right, she was around since day one. I'm not gonna stop her from doing whatever she wants to do. Because it's not okay to bash others, but it's not okay to be two-sided. Can I read some comments? Can we throw some dirt? Can we read some comments tonight too? There's a lot of comments I want to read. There's absolutely a lot of comments I want to read, want to get off my chest. Because I am not deleting comments. There's okay. If you don't have a video, I'll be out before Christmas. Want to say have a very nice time. Happy New Year to all your family, and can't wait till next year. Will be better. This top 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 job, you legend. Okay, we're gonna read the comments tonight. We're gonna read the comments. Bahama Mama wrote, "You wanted Christina, and she said she didn't want you the same way. You actually thought she would eventually cave in, and she never did. It's frustrating the hell out of you. Please take 5 and regroup, because you're taking it out on everyone on YouTube. You have turned very bitter. Please stop beating up everyone and mostly on yourself." Bahama says, "Ross, you said it's all fake. What all fake? All channels. People you don't like. What are you talking about? You should stop talking and what some of your recent rants and crazy things you're saying." Um, you know, Bahama Mama also says she's not going to take everything. She's not going to take everything cause she would need to come back according to your comments about how she's living loose and carefree. Let's see. So one of the days I had comments left and right by a lot of the Darksiders, and here's another two-faced person. You say bad things about blank and blank every other day. I like this comment. They have 2 casinos and tribes are in court to open up more because it's a federal thing and not a state thing. Lucky Eagle, Kickapoo in West Texas, and there's another one east side of Texas. I like this comment the best. The lucky one Woods. Paul has an ugly heart. There is something seriously wrong with him. Block him permanently, Ross. I like this other comment. The bar didn't get blank drunk. Blank got herself drunk. I like this. I like this other comment. Hello, Ross. Keep on vlogging. See you sometime in your sometimes in your. Thanks for dropping by. Here's another one. Ross, I blank agree with blank about ignoring those negative comments. The people leaving mean comments are the ones that proclaim to be against bullying. Stay positive and carry on. I know you're only saying these things about blank because you're worried about blank. I do remember when you made fun of his wall and his kid and his living conditions, but who are you? You got a new face mask in white. Cases are up. Sad about that. Blank is a good guy and doesn't cause issues, so the block was probably done on accident. That's what I think. I seriously think to rethink about blocking Paul, Mo, Misty. They're part of the Darksiders. I know you said you weren't gonna block anyone, but they are so mean. Some trolls are fun, but those people who say mean, hurtful, nasty things that are not fun. Timing them out doesn't do anything because everyone has already seen what they said. I also also don't understand why they keep coming in your streams. If they think you are such a bad person, that makes no sense. Blank Mo Blackwell says you need to mind your own business. Stop telling about what others do that will get you hurt, Ross. So we got 4 people that are Darksiders, clearly. We got 4 people that are Darksiders. There's a whole flock of them. There's a whole flock of them that are Darksiders. I like this comment. Ross, we love you. Man, don't man, chill, don't let that little soft body you, bro. You know, to be a Darksider, you have to pretty much sell your soul to the devil. And Mo says, I love this comment. He says, Ross, why are you lying about Brad when you've said so many times that he's a bad person, but now he's a wonderful, he got tea on your boy, take your medicine. See, Mo is useless. You know? Mo is useless. Mo is useless. Paul is useless. Anybody that is a dark side is useless to me. Because they're following the dark leader. And the dark leader is consumed with going after all the slot bullshit. The dark leader is consumed by going after all this slot bullshit when there's a bigger world out there than just slots. I know it. You know it. There's a bigger things that are going on outside of the world. I'm not talking about anybody that doesn't need to be talked about. Pretty much, I'm not putting my 2 cents into the people that are protected. The people that are protected, I'm not going to put my 2 cents because it's not worth it. You know, it's really not worth me putting my 2 cents into the people that are protected because clearly, every time you put your 2 cents into the people that are protected, when you put your 2 cents from the people that are protected, then you have everybody from their mothers, their fathers, their brothers, sister, everybody coming into your stream and saying, "Why are you talking shit? Why are you doing this? That person's protected. You can't do that to that person. That person doesn't know any better. You're such a shitty friend." Or why do you do this? Why do you do that? You don't realize this. I don't do this to make friends. I don't do this to make friends. I think this is a hobby. This is fun for me. This is absolutely fun. My life is stressful enough. This is a hobby for me. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy going to the casino. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy going to the movies. You know? I totally enjoy doing unboxings. I enjoy watching new movies. I enjoy seeing new things. This doesn't consume me. If it does consume me, it's only because I find it to be a bit interesting. The last year and a half of my life has been real shit. It's been real shit my last year and a half of my life. If it wasn't for the people that cared, that actually stayed with the channel, that actually did care, I don't know where I would be today. Because I work at a job where I kill myself every night and other people get ahead because they kiss ass. I don't kiss ass. I go to work, I work my ass off. I am dead tired, and they get what they want. They get what they want, and I don't get what I want. See, this is never gonna end. I think I would end the What Squad live read when all the slot drama and shit slows down and people forget about slots, and then people will move on to the next great thing. Because you know what I feel like? I feel like slot machines are like video games. You know, I feel like slots are like video games. So the everybody's always trying to one up the high score, and they're always trying to get hand pays. The What Squad never loses. We might get trapped, but we never get defeated. The What Squad always comes out on top. We might lose a member or two, but we'll always gain more members. We are strong. We are unity. We are the What Squad. So, like I said, I'm not talking about those protected people, because one, it's not waste my time. Two, it's not worth my time. And three, every time you talk about the protected people, then you have everybody from this and that and that and that in your chat, disturbing your chat. And then when you go in their chat, your comments get deleted because they're trolls. They're trolls. They're trolls that they gave wrenches to. The dark leader is not interested in Mrs. Moneybags. The dark leader is not interested in the dark leader is interested in sister slots sister slots sister slots sister, pretty much. You know? So this is what it is, okay? So just say if you go to somebody else's channel, you can't leave a comment because you're gonna have everybody after you. So it's best to watch it. It's best to watch a stream and not leave a comment, because you're gonna have everybody from the new kid on the block that just started a channel that is thirsty as hell to get to 1,000 subscribers, to the old school kid that is literally been around a long time and doesn't want somebody new taking over. I'm enjoying this. Like, people think, like, my dad came in my chat this morning. I said to him, don't talk about my weight, because I get trolled enough. I don't need anybody to talk about my weight. I know I'm big. I know I'm a big boned. You know? I mean, I know he does it because he cares, and I know he doesn't want me to get sick and die and stuff like that. But eventually, everybody does die. The What Squad doesn't have a handshake yet. And it seems like I only get bad comments when I'm talking about. See, look, We Are Anonymous is in here. The one that does videos about me, that that works for Businessman Slots. I do this part time. Also, Ross stare at 7, screen 6 hours every day, live streaming how he does absolutely nothing in life. Blood clots are real, maybe walk. That's the type of comment. That's the type of comment that you get put in timeout. That's the type of comment you get put in timeout. Because you don't you just you know that's the type of comment you get put in timeout. We already know who We Are Anonymous is. We're not stupid. We already know who this is. We already know who this is. Who is it? You want to see the video? It's up on my Ross Says What Variety channel. Ross Says What Variety channel. It's up on my Ross Says What Variety channel, fans only page on Facebook. You can see it there. I know who it is. We Are Anonymous. It works for Businessman Slots, and he is a part of the dark side. I can't say the name yet because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil who it really is, but I can't say the name yet. I will find out. I always find out. I always find out who that is. I always do find out. Well, that's the only way you're gonna be able to see it. I can't I can't put my video that somebody clearly took off my channel onto my page because they're gonna say to YouTube, well, he's using somebody else's video. Well, no, you copied you copied from my channel. So you're using my videos. So it's like and I'm not bored. I'm not bored. I just love doing rant and rave. You could we the reason we don't do panels here, the reason we don't do panels is because there's no need to do panels. You know? Yeah, rant and rave. I try to do it as often as possible. It's one of my highest rated shows. So I'm gonna continue what I'm gonna continue to do whatever I'm doing. Because people are gonna continue to do what they're gonna do. You know, people are gonna continue to do whatever they're gonna do, and I don't think so and so is gonna go to Vegas for the New Year's Eve party because so and so is afraid to go on a plane. So and so has the time they could drive to Vegas if they don't want to go on the plane. They could drive all the way to Vegas. I've been to Vegas 8 times. I love going to Vegas. Vegas is so much fun. Vegas is so much fun. It's more fun than going. It's more fun than being in New York. It's not as cold as in New York, and it's not as boring as New York. You know, I appreciate what Dirty Diana does. She didn't have to buy me a jacket, but that was nice of her. That was really nice. I appreciate it. When somebody does when somebody does something the kindness out of their own heart, I appreciate it. See, the reason people are not in the stream is because they don't want to be involved with somebody like me because they feel like I'm worse than somebody that spills tea or spills lies or doesn't tell the truth to get you know this is what did the big jackpot say, that the slot community is really fucked up, and there's so much drama and so much bullshit that goes on that is never going to end because everybody's jealous of each other because everybody you know the PP was a very loyal guy for a long time. I hope he's doing well. you know Personally, Jay Real is not in here because he doesn't want to be involved with my channel. Gary chose not to be in here anymore because if he's associated with me, his channel won't grow. And it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. I think it's I think it's I think it's good to let the trolls kind of chat and make videos of it of you. Because if you don't have trolls, your chat's kind of boring. So we are not anonymous. Can make another video about me. Just has to have better production value he has to have better production value. So he has to talk to Issa live. You know, you know, and you know something like it's hilarious how We Are Anonymous is consumed by me right now because Mister We Are Anonymous. We Are Anonymous works for Mister Moneybags and Businessman Slots. You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear the last video? I could play it right now. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to like. I'm not afraid to like play it. I can play it on my rant the rave. It doesn't matter. You know what? You know why? You know why it doesn't matter? Because it doesn't matter. Okay, so We Are Anonymous is growing his channel. There's only 2 episodes left, so pretty much We Are Anonymous is building his channel off of my videos. You know, so We Are Anonymous only has 2 videos up of me so far. One has 169 views 4 days ago, and then the other one has 131 views, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. You're making views off me. You know, you're making views off me. You're not making no money off me. I'll tell you that. You're making views off me. You're making views off me. You're not making money off me because I'm not a big channel to get views off or to get money off. You know, I want somebody that actually cares about me, and Dirty Diana has shown that she cares. You know? The reason I don't go into other people's chats because all the fakeness, all the like non-realness. So it's not worth it for me to go in there. It's boring. I like doing my own stuff because after the stream you'll see all the comments. You'll see everybody come out of the woodworks. The reason we don't talk about the protected channels because we just don't because they're protected. We can't talk about we can't talk about so we can't talk about you know that movie Fight Club? You know that movie Fight Club? Here's here's a little clip.
Every week, Tyler gave the rules that he and I decided.
Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, someone yells stop, goes limp, taps out. The fight is over. Fourth rule, only two guys to a fight.
So anyway, that's why you don't talk about the protected channels. Because when you talk about the protected channels, then everybody gangs up on you. Because they are protected. So you can't talk about the protected channels. I need a cushion. This chair is cold on my butt. I need a chair cushion, yeah. This is a cold chair. Hopefully this will be the last stream I'm doing in the garage. Because I can't keep doing these streams in the garage. You know? See, that's how the Slack community is. They're like the video game people. The slots are like the Slack community is like the video game community. Yeah, once she's gone, no more garage streams. It's too cold to do this. Maybe we'll do it next time. We'll do a Burger King stream. Go to Burger King and do it from there. That was fun. That was a fun rant to rave. So the garage is cold. The garage is cold. Hey, you want to know? You want to know a good way to get people to follow your channel? Give them money. Give them gift cards. Give them money. Give them free lottery tickets. Any type of giveaway. Give them Xbox games. Give them PlayStation controllers. Giveaways. Give away free stuff. That's the way people will join your channel if you give away free stuff. This guy drives me nuts, and you know what happens when you drive me nuts, right? This guy drives me nuts, and you know what happens when you drive me nuts, right? That's what happens. I would have a heart attack too. I would have a heart attack too. I don't feel like doing giveaways. The only thing I will give away is my wristbands. If anybody ever sees me in the casino, I'm not gonna buy people. I'm not gonna buy people's subscription stuff. I'm not gonna buy people. That's what it is. When you do giveaways, when you're giving away money and doing giveaways, you're buying people. And you know something, you either want to be on this channel, or you actually don't want to be on this channel. And you know something, I gave all that money to my mother-in-law, but that's okay. That's okay, SB Dreaming. We already know what SB stands for. You know why channels do giveaways? I'll tell you why. It's to give back to the people that subscribe to the channel, and to draw new people in. You know? So that's what it is. If I ever meet anybody in the casino, I'm always nice to them. I'm never gonna shoo them away. You know? I was gonna do a giveaway in October, but they don't really necessarily ever come in handy. I don't have $10,000 to give away. I don't got $10,000 to give away. If I was rich like that, I would give $10,000 away. I don't have $10,000 to give away. And you know something? This channel is not about giveaways. This channel is about so much more. This is not a game show channel. This channel is so much more than just doing giveaways and leaving it up to luck. When we go to the casino, we have a fun time. Win or lose, we still have a good time. But we do have some great streams. The last Atlanta City trip was very good. You know, I thought it was a very well trip. So yeah, we're not talking about those protected channels. Because you know what? I have one job, I got 2 jobs, I got 3 jobs. I got the bonus today. Yeah, I'm good. This was like this has been a great month for me. This has been a very good month for me. You know? This has been a very, very good month. You know, Brad's a good supporter of this channel. I gave half of my bonus away to taxes. Assholes. I gave away half of my bonus to taxes. That's another thing I'm pissed off about. I saw the bonus check. I'm like, where did the half of the check go? They took out as much money from the bonus that they took out a lot of money from the bonus. They didn't give you a wristband? I gave them a wristband for you. That's sad. I gave them a wristband to give to you. You know, Brad. You know, I think Frenchie's a good person too. I like Frenchie. The bracelets I get are more than 2 cents. The bracelets I get are $1 a piece. I already know who I gave one to. Brad is totally doing a 180. Brad, I'm telling you, if I don't go to Vegas for my birthday, I'll come to Florida. You know, if I don't go to Vegas for my birthday, I will come visit Brad in Florida. I think it will be a cheaper trip. I don't get the cheap wristbands. I get my wristbands. I buy 100. I get 100 free. It's called Rapper wristbands. You know, and they're good quality. They're not cheap quality. You know, they're not cheap quality at all. I'm going to be making some new wristbands very shortly too. Roman fired Paul. Good job. Because Paul Heyman's working for Brock Lesnar, his tribal chief. If you send me your address, Steve, I'll send you a wristband. You need a variety channel shirt. Your shirts are mislabeled. I'm working on it. I'm working on some new shirts. I'm working on some new shirts. Right now, I got 3 new shirts that I'm working on. I'll tell you the 3 new shirts I'm working on right now. I had one for Hanukkah. It says Ross says what variety channel. It says we stay lit. And the back of the shirt it says remember it's gonna be legendary. Other one was a hoodie. It says it is a Thanksgiving Day hoodie. It says Ross says what variety channel. And the third one is oh, excuse me. It says Ross says what variety channel. Relentless, no quit, money, team no sleep. I know. I don't get rid of the old material. I don't get rid of the old ones, you know? So right now I got 3 shirts that I'm waiting for I'm waiting for after Christmas to get these shirts. Cause right now they're all full price to get. So unless I can get it done somewhere else, I'll get them done on Spreadshirt. Which Spreadshirt's very expensive to get. Any of my hoodies or any of the shirts I did, you know? You know, any of the shirts or any of the hoodies I got, they're not cheap. They're not cheap material. I don't use Teespring. Teespring is cheap material. Spreadshirt I use, they're very good. I still haven't got done with the Spider-Man movie. The next Spider-Man movie is gonna be, the next Spider-Man movie is probably gonna be versus Venom. The next, I'm not done watching Spider-Man yet. Yeah, so it's did Spider-Man come to AMC today? Yes, it did. Spider-Man's almost done. Make a FUPA shirt? That would be a good idea. A FUPA theme shirt, Ross. That would be a good idea if I could get it done up. I don't know if I could get it copyrighting and stuff because I think I think I'll get in trouble for that. You know. But let's see. We're gonna end Rant the Rave for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming in to Rant the Rave. Our next Rant the Rave will be in 2 weeks. Next Friday, we will be doing the Christmas tree from Rockefeller Center. And Sunday, we'll probably be doing Wine and Dine. So thank you for coming into Rant the Rave. Have a good night. Enjoy your night. And until next time, we'll see you on the next Rant the Rave. The major topic on Rant the Rave was we were talking about pretty much the What Squad. So you have to rewatch it. Have a good night. Thanks for watching Rant the Rave. Bye for now.